Who do you have for us, John?
Bob, we're going to get you Catherine Carr. Come on down. You're the next contestant on The Price is Right.
Catherine, I welcome you to Contestants Row. What do we have to bid on next, please?
Our new stereo system. The Fisher 3800B with 31-channel stereo amplifier, AM/FM stereo tuner, cassette deck, turntable, two-way bass speaker system, and component cabinets.
And bidder number one is Catherine.
$875.
$875. Kenneth, what do you think?
1,000.
1,000 to even. Now, Rhonda.
$575.
$575 to you, Lisa.
$950.
Her bid is $950. You've all overbid. The lowest bid is $575. Erase the bids, please. Go lower than $575, Catherine.
$475.
$475, Kenneth.
500 again.
500 even. Now you, Rhonda.
$438.
$438. What do you say, Lisa?
$450.
$450. Actual retail price of that prize, $550. I want you up here on this stage, Doctor. Kenneth, now, you told me you're a dentist back in Minnesota.
Right.
And I'd like to have you going to your office in this.
Our new station wagon. A Dodge Aries LE two-seat wagon. Here's the wagon the whole family will enjoy. Blue ice crystal coat with wood tone comes with all the standard features, plus these options: air conditioning, power windows, stereo radio with cassette, and California emission. A terrific prize worth $11,697.
Well, I would play it safe and just say that it is medium, okay? But like all dentists, I assume you do play golf.
I do.
And what day do you take off from the office to play golf?
Friday and Saturday.
Both days, well, Friday, Saturday, you would normally, but you play twice a week, so you should be a pretty good putter. And of course, if you're a good putter.
I'm shaking now, though.
Well, first of all, if you know enough about these products over here, you're going to be putting from that line right up there beside the hole. I'm going to ask you which one of those is the least expensive, and then the least expensive of the remaining, and so on. If you're right about all of them, you win a $500 bonus and putt from the line right up by the hole. Now, John, what are the products in the hole-in-one game on The Price is Right today?
Well, Bob, first, Touch and Foam Instant Insulation for saving energy dollars all year round. Dentine Chewing Gum. While you're chewing Dentine, it freshens your breath as effectively as mouthwash. You can brush your breath with Dentine. Artmatic Protein Mascara. Long-lasting, waterproof, thickens lashes, dries instantly. Artmatic, the art of beauty made affordable. Betty Crocker birthday candles in a rainbow of festive colors for the kid and all of us. Light up that special occasion with Betty Crocker. Sous Bee Natural Pure Honey. Unfiltered honey, no artificial or synthetic ingredients. Enjoy the goodness of Sous Bee Natural Pure Honey. Crockett's Polish Ham, lean, delicious, with many quality awards, one of the world's most honored hams, 97% fat-free.
I beg your pardon?
How much of that insulation?
How much of the insulation is there? Listen, I'm doing business with a scientist here. How much of the 12-ounce, 340 what? Grams? Grams? Is that right? There, you are. All right, now, Kenneth, which one of those is the least expensive?
Dentine.
The Dentine gum goes on the first line, and I think you're right about that. The least expensive of the remaining products.
Candles.
The candles on the next line, please. The audience is with you so far. Now.
Honey.
The honey. He wants the honey on the next line. Mixed applause on that one. Now what's the least expensive?
The insulation.
Insulation. You lost them there, didn't you? Now, do you believe the mascara or the ham costs less?
Mascara.
Mascara. And the ham on the last line.
Yeah.
Now, if you're right about all of those, you win a $500 bonus. Based on the audience's reaction, I don't believe they think you're right about all of them. The gum is how much? 30 cents. Candles are 69 cents. Honey is, $2.29. What is the price of the insulation? $7.85. Well, you're clear up to that line anyway. Now, what'd you say?
I'm shaking though.
Well, the mascara, mascara, I don't believe is more than that. How much is the mascara? $1.19. All right, he's putting from right up there. There's a new putter in there. Let me try that. Will you please, Holly? I know that cover was on that one. This is a putter that someone at the show left for me, and I just feels good. I'm going to try this out. Now, you've seen this game, haven't you?
Yeah.
And you know that I'll putt. If you play twice a week, you probably putt a lot better than I. But I'll putt just to show you how it rolls. You hold this right there, will you please? And I'll make a lot of excuses. No? What?
You can do it.
Thank you. There's Mrs. Arnold Palmer just said, you can do it, Bob. All right. Now, Kenneth, this is what I want you to do, just like this. Just like this. Yeah. You step right up there and do the same thing. You like the feel of that putter? There are other putters in there, but as I say, yeah, you're clear up there. That felt good to me. You like that putter? Yeah, Bob, I like the putter. I think I'll use a putter. Nice, friendly guy. Yeah, you like the putter? I sure do, Bob. Yeah, okay. Go, go, go! Oh. Kenneth, I'm sorry. If you'd have stroked that a little harder, I think you'd have had it. That was rolling right for the heart of the cup. Thank you very much, though. Hope you had fun on the show. We're going to have the first showcase showdown of this show after we show you this.